Came out from the bottom, going straight up to the top. Why y'all niggas sleeping, yeah, he punching in the clock. And they call him Mike Barron by the Lambo at the lot. And he on his grind and it never ever stop. Came out from the bottom, going straight up to the top.
I'm chasing the best version of myself. Some people are like, what is the deep why? Like, oh, my grandma came to this country because of this. And you know, I'm chasing the best version of myself. So like today, you know, I'm fucking at the gym at 5 a.m., just like I'll be tomorrow, which isn't crazy for you because you guys are fitness guys. I've been doing a lot of fasting recently. I dropped 14 pounds in the last 2 weeks. Here's me. Here's my potential. I want to close the gap. You know, I want to be like Kobe Bryant. When Kobe Bryant retired, he's like, dude, I really gave this game all I can give. The second thing is the survival of my family. I don't want my last name will never be poor again. I don't want my daughters to worry about no shit. My grandbabies, my great. That's another big one. The third thing is I want to go help people. I really want to go help people. One of my purposes is to help those often left behind. So what I mean by that is, dude, I'm walking to high school with 2 felonies. You know, I'm fucking a juvenile delinquent, criminal. Somehow, some way I got new information and changed my life. And I just know that there's a lot of good people out there that don't have the right information. So if I can just sprinkle a little mic on them, I know I can get people right. So those are like some of my biggest things. So the truth is, dude, is that I've always had a pretty good talent. Like when I played football, I was like the best on my team. When I, you know, applied to certain sports, I was always like pretty much the best. When I worked at McDonald's, I was like the best. You know, my boy Casey, who's like my top producer, he's 21. Mike, what would you tell your 21-year-old self? And I'm like, yo, Casey, you know, for me, I'll tell myself to think bigger sooner. And he's like, what do you mean by that? I was like, well, when I went to McDonald's, my goal was to become a lead, and I became a lead. When I was working in as a career advisor, my goal was to become, you know, the top guy. Once I become the top guy, it was to become a director. Once I become a director, it was to become a president. So I was thinking too fucking small. I should have been going after $1 billion since I was like fucking 18 or even younger. Okay, so my targets were too small because I hit the target every fucking time. You know, I started entrepreneurship in 2015. One day I'm gonna get a Lamborghini. One day I'm gonna Lamborghini. Oh fuck, I got it on my vision board. There's a Lamborghini. Come on, it's too small, bro. I bought 2 Lamborghinis in 1 year. It's too small. That's what I do when I meet people for the first time. When I work with them, I want to tear down their bullshit, their limitations, their limiting beliefs, and I want to give them truth. You don't got to eat dirt no more, bro. You don't got to have a fucking horrible marriage no more. You don't got to fucking accept what somebody said about you, what you should become or you shouldn't become. You got to do none of that bullshit. You know, so that's what personal development has done for me. It's helped me think bigger sooner. So that's why personal development was so big for me, because where I come from, nobody was talking like that. My parents weren't talking like that. My neighbors, my friends, it was always like, you can't have that. You know, I just know that you can have anything you want, but we've been fed bullshit. So just quick thing before we transition. It's about 2 years ago, my daughter, she wants this toy, and then she wants this outfit, and then she wants this new backpack for school. And she's like, John, you can't have that. I'm like, why do you say that? She just got a backpack last week. And then on Wednesday, she got a new clothes, and then she got a toy. It's too much. And I just looked at her, and, you know, we already had some money. I'm like, but how's it too much? Why is there like a shortage of like happiness or abundance? Like, why? Who taught, you know, that happened. I talked to my wife. I was like, you know, I don't want to teach our daughters that there's a limitation, because you can have it all. You can have the backpack, the fucking toys, you can watch the movie, and you can have the damn new shoes. You can have it all. There's no shortage. People that struggle, that are broke, I'm telling you right now, they think with limitation. It's one or the other. Okay. I used to go on vacations 5 years ago, 10 years ago. We could do the nice hotel, and do kind of like, you know, cheap dinner, or we could just stay out somewhere that kind of, you know, not so expensive, and we can just splurge out on food. What are you thinking? Let's do the food. Let's do the hotel. Now I'm like, fuck, I'll do the hotel, the food, and the first class. There's no limitation, fam. That's what changed my life about 5 years ago. The wrong person gets that information, and they're not in alignment, and they get it twisted. And they're like, man, Mike says, you know, go do this. And they bought fucking some Louis Vuitton shoes, and they went to go buy some Gucci shoes. And the motherfuckers are so broke. There's no savings, could barely pay rent. You got to be in alignment. You got to work hard. You can't, you know, you got to fucking do the right shit. You can't just be out here splurging money. The mindset's everything. That's the difference. Mindset. I bet you Tom Brady's fucking hardcore. I bet you Kobe Bryant and Oprah Winfrey are hardcore. That's the difference. I don't really try to act cool, like, because it's easy, because I never want to be a dick. I'm a nice person. But I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. With me, All I do is make committed decisions. I'm never in a state of uncertainty, or I'm never in a state of black, white, and gray in the middle. I'm never in the gray. I went to go look for a new car. I seen it and I was like, that's it. Mike, you haven't said anything yet. I don't matter. I already made a decision. Like I'm on some weird shit. And that comes with certainty. You know, I go look at a new house or whatever the hell I'm looking at. I might be with my wife who's not here to defend herself. Are you sure we could look at some other? I've already made a decision. I'm very certain on that. I'm working with a UFC fighter. I believe she's top 15. You know, this is me 2 or 3 years ago. She's like, Mike, you know, I wanted to share this with you. This is one of my biggest like wins. She went to go fight a black belt. This is a UFC fighter. And she couldn't believe it. Mike, I have never even in my wildest dreams imagined that I could submit this woman because I'm a stand-up fighter. We're talking and the conversation goes on. And then I'm like, all right, catch up soon. Click. Immediately where I go to is there's a lesson in here. I call my whole fucking team together. I tell them the same story I just told you. And I said, you know, the difference is between top 15 in the world versus number 1 in the world versus Tom Brady or versus fucking George St. Pierre or John Jones or Anderson Silva. The difference between 15 and 1 is the mindset. Number 1 in the world would never say, I would have never thought I could do this. They don't fucking talk like this. That's not how Tom Brady talks. That's not how Kobe Bryant talks. It's not like, oh man, I hope I do okay. They do what I just said. They make a decision. Oh, we're going to win the championship. So for me, it's never if, please. And dude, I got to be careful what I say, bro. Because inside where no one can see me, bro, I'm fucking burning up. I am so pissed off for success. It's disgusting. I don't know how anybody can deal with me because all I'm talking about is fucking just going to the next, going to the next, going to the next. I'm 37. It's different where I was in my early 30s. Someday would be nice. I see the damn car driving valet and I'm hoping one day that could be me. Today, I just make decisions, but then I have enough courage and guts to pursue that goal or go take that goal. What you got to understand is that everything you want already exists. I learned this from Bob Proctor, rest in peace. Everything you ever want already exists, either in this universe or in the next. So imagine I'm a juvenile delinquent and I kept going that way. Right now I'm in prison. Imagine I said, you know what? I'm going to make a turn. I'm going to do this development. I'm going to work fucking 14 hours a day. Bam, different situation. Bought almost $1 million in cars in the last 7 months. What I'm telling you, it's already there. You just can't see it. Everything you want, bro, that house, that fucking $10 million, it's already there, fam. Just smile, be happy because it's already there. But have the courage and guts to pursue it.